no numbers, there's no pictures, there's no videos, there's no gameplay. I don't like it.
Yo, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Hope you guys are doing well. Hope everyone's having a good day so far. And today, Freemers, we have a new dev update for Palia. Pretty excited for this one because it's a winter update, which I was actually really looking forward to. I was curious to see what they were going to do with this. Now, there is a first image here that kind of has me disappointed. Now, don't get me wrong. You know, I'm a huge fan of Christmas and all, but like, I was expecting a little more, okay? And I'll explain why. Let's get into this dev update because it is, I'm pretty sure it's big. I don't know if it is. I haven't read too far ahead. But let's just jump into it, shall we? So, starting with the image. So, if you guys can guess what I'm disappointed about. So, you know what? Well, let's enhance it. We got to enhance this image because, you know what? If we do, you guys will be able to see. So look at this, right? So there's snow here, right? You see some snow here, right? We got snow right here. But then, of course, my issue with it is there's no snow anywhere here. What I wanted to see, if they were to do a winter update, is snow everywhere. Like, I would like to see it snowing. I would like to see snow on the ground. Stuff like that. Like, I think it's important, like, world building to do that, like, to see snow come into play. Like, I'm not saying, you know, have leaves everywhere on the ground during fall, or, you know, when it's summer, have it be completely barren, dry, or stuff like that. Or even when it's spring, like, you don't have to, like, you know, make it all bloomy and stuff like that. But to see that stuff in-game would be really cool, though. But snow on the ground for me, and it's snowing in Palia, would make me play more, and it would give me some winter vibes. So this is my first issue with this update is, you know, you're only seeing snow on places where really it doesn't make sense if it's not snowing. So seeing this snow on the ground, I'm just saying this as, like, you know, I'm not trying to be, you know, super realistic here, but if we are talking realistics, snow on the ground and it not snowing makes zero sense. Okay, I just got to point that out because it is a little odd that they would do that. Now, not to say that, you know, maybe this is just a preview or something, or maybe this isn't the final product, right? So just keep that in mind. Let's jump into the article. I just wanted to point this out because it is something glaringly obvious that was the first image they posted, and I looked at it and I'm like, I'm disappointed, you know, but again, let's dive in. So, welcome to winter in Kalima Village. I'm sure it is. The light of game development has been glowing all across Singularity 6, warming up our imaginations for all the updates to come in the next few weeks and months. We have plenty of festive and functional updates for you this time around, so let's settle in with a lovely beverage and enjoy these early sneak peeks. Winter world building coming soon. As you saw with our first step into fall, Palia is eager to celebrate the turn of the seasons. See, this is the thing, right? You can celebrate that, but it really needs to show, dude. And I mean, they're probably going to improve on this over time. Like, Palia is in the beta stages, right? So we could see something completely different next year, you know, compared to what is going on this year. I mean, this is Palia's first year of launch for beta, and we don't know what's going to happen, right? So, continuing on, as we approach December, you will start to see heaps of fluffy snow. Heaps. That means a lot, but I don't... Okay. All around Kalima Village, a mischievous way to share that snow with your friends. Are we getting a Free Realm snowball feature? Freemers, you know I love Free Realms. If we're getting a snowball feature, dare I say there are some Free Realms fans in Singularity 6. I'm just saying, dude. The amount of Free Realms comparisons, I mean, I haven't been making a lot lately because there hasn't been a lot to make. But, dude, that's like a direct, if that's what I'm thinking it is, that's like a direct throwback to Free Realms. Start downloading Palia today, man. I swear to God, you better download it right now, or I'm gonna have Singularity 6 put an install on your computer. Okay, I'll do it. I'll ask him personally. Okay. And a new creative way to add decor to your home. You will also be learning more about Winter Lights, a Majiri celebration that brings light to the darkest days of the year and shares that light with family, friends, and the community. So there's an event coming with this. Okay. I didn't know if there was going to be, because so I'm guessing the Maji Market, I feel like that was the fall event, because you know, it seems that way anyway. So we are probably going to get a similar to Destiny 2, how they did their events, or how, I wouldn't say how Free Realms did their events, because Free Realms did pretty much every holiday, like Valentine's Day. It was a little hectic, a little crazy. But I feel like in terms of how Palia is going to do it, they're going to do it similar to Destiny 2, where you will see an event every 3 months or so, like pretty much every season. So like you'll see one in the summer, you'll see one in the fall, you'll see one in the winter, and you will see one in the spring. That is my guess. I don't know if I'm 100% right on that, but let's keep going. According to S6 Vega, our senior narrative director, players can expect a special interaction with your Shep if you've chosen one. I can't get them to love me. No, I'm kidding. And lots of fun new decor inspired by various traditions relevant to the winter season. Learn more about what the ancient humans celebrated, what the Majiri and Grimmel can celebrate now, and maybe create some new traditions of your own. It's the end of your first year in Palia, but we hope it isn't the last. Right. Want to know more about how these ancient customs have evolved over the years in Palia? Keep an eye out for a letter from Gina during our winter update coming soon. Tree decorating. Okay. As you have learned by now in Palia, there are a few Majiri who are studying the ancient humans and their traditions to help bridge some of the human traditions with the Majiri Winter Lights ceremonies. They have generously provided you with a tree to decorate. We get a free tree? Ooh, very good. You'll be able to discover decorations for your tree as well as your home all around Kalima Village and Bahari Bay through treasure chests, fishing, and more. The best part is you're able to keep your tree year-round as fresh and green as the day you received it. That's pretty good, dude. That's pretty good. Snowballs, dude. Oh my God. They are literally incorporating a Free Realms feature. That is sick. Obviously, you know, it's not going to be like, because in Free Realms, with the snowballs, you could literally go to Snow Hill and start throwing snowballs at people. Like, it was all the time. It wasn't like a once. I'm pretty sure you could do it as much as you wanted. It wasn't like once a year, because Snow Hill was always around. This is cool, though. Again, we'll keep going with this, but my biggest disappointment is the amount of snow there is, and amount of like world building there is to this. Like, I wanted to see more snow. That's my issue. I mean, obviously, I haven't played this update yet. We don't know when it's coming out because there's no date yet, but that is my only disappointment so far. So again, let's keep going. What would winter be without throwing some snowball fights? We're super excited to bring some festive and frivolous winter fun to Palia with throwable snowballs. You will be able to purchase snowballs with gold. Oh, well. Okay, so not exactly like Free Realms, because Free Realms, you could throw the snowballs for free. So you could just pick them up and throw them. So you have to buy the snowballs to throw them. I'm wondering how much they cost. They don't have a price on here. Let's keep going. You'll be able to purchase snowballs with gold at a seasonal register found just behind Gel's shop, the same place you found the jack-o'-lanterns during Halloween. I know where that is. It's like it's a spot no one really goes to in Kalima Village. It's like it's like an off-centered piece. It's near like a big lake in the town, like where you fish. It's interesting that they put that there, but I don't mind it. You can sneak up on your fellow players with a fluffy surprise that sparkles upon impact. To keep things friendly, there is no scoring system around this. Just a fun way to enjoy the chilly season with your friends. This game is so pacifist and I love it. And that's why I don't hunt, because that's illegal in Palia. If anyone hunts, I'm reporting you to the Singularity 6 police, okay? In development, Temple of the Gales. Oh my God, a floating island? Bruh. That's kind of cracked. Look at that, dude. That's sick. Here's a first look at Temple of the Gales, a new and exciting area in Palia that offers a mix of challenging puzzles, intriguing mysteries, and deeper insights into ancient human history. I love my lore, so thank you. This area is similar to Temple of Flames and Temple of the Waves, where your contributions of items will unlock new decorations and recipes. Like in other temples, you'll team up with a couple of villagers to help you solve the mysteries. This collaboration is not just about puzzle solving, it's also a chance to help the players learn more about Kaleri and Louisia's past, and hopefully help them grow closer as sisters. I'm going to be honest, I don't care about those two characters in the slightest. However, if there is lore regarding the ancient human history, I'm all for it, and we'll read that lore for a video, so that'll be cool. Any more information would be spoilers, so we'll end there. Well, maybe one sneak peek would be okay. Yeah, the image. Okay. Controller support. In the next patch, we'll be rolling out a few updates. Emote wheel updates. All players. Controller binding update. So I don't know. It seems like controller support is not fully in the game yet, but they're working on it. So 2024 is definitely going to be that goal. That's all for now. What else? Esh and Sabira, after telling Esh you weren't quite ready. Okay, that's going to be part of the new patch. Okay. Accomplishments, they're fixing those. Okay, so one thing I want to talk about. So obviously, you know, my only disappointment is the lack of snow. I mean, dude, look at this. Like, there needs to be more. I think if it's not snowing and there's just snow on the ground, doesn't make a lick of sense, dude. But that's just me. Again, I do think there needs to be more snow. It cannot just be like it seems, I don't know. To me, maybe it seems tacky. You just put snow on the ground on cobble, right? Just put snow on the ground. It seems tacky, right? To me, anyway. Because I don't know. It's like you're just placing like. It's weird, man. I don't know. I'm hoping at some point they actually fully add in snow and snow physics, and like, again, that's a lot of work, but at some point in the future I would like to see it. Now, other thing I want to talk about before we do end here is the Switch launch. So I know a lot of you are, you know, anticipating the Switch launch because maybe you don't have a good PC to run Palia. I mean, it doesn't require much, but maybe you want to play it on the Switch instead. Now, I don't think the Switch launch is going to happen this year. I think it's going to happen in January or February because they said winter, and I think that's going to be pushed back a little bit. And my reason for saying that, you can see it here, is controller support. So I don't know how far along they are with controller support for Switch, but it does use a controller and joysticks and all that sort of stuff. So I think this is part of the Switch launch. Like, they need to get that right in order to have it all ready. But again, I don't know everything. I don't know if that's the case. I just think it's not going to launch this year. I think it's going to be pushed back a little bit. It might be delayed even past winter. Who knows? There's just been no info on the Switch launch and when it's coming out. And they did say that they are... Wait. That's all for now. Wait, so here's a Switch update. We know you're excited about a few more things coming down the pipeline, like being able to play Palia on the Nintendo Switch, for example, but we don't have anything new to share on that yet. As for dev updates, we're going to take a short break for December, but we'll be back strong in 2024. So, in them saying that, I do think they're going to announce a new date in 2024. I could be wrong about that. I think it's definitely a possibility, but also I think they're going to probably announce the date at the start of the year, which would be nice. But yeah, so just keep that in mind, that the Switch updates or the Switch launch is kind of out there. It's a little bit out there just because of the controller support thing they've mentioned here and this part right here. So we'll see what happens. But anywho, that's going to be the video for today. Thank you guys for watching. If you did, I appreciate it a ton. I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.